What's going on, champs and chambettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, we're going to be talking about how Fortnite OG's current season and the LEGO Fortnite current season are getting a massive delay for when they're going to begin. Now, this hasn't been officially announced by Epic Games, however, they have modified things multiple times in a row now in order to kind of have this all prepared for whenever they do announce it, so even though it hasn't been technically announced, it's basically guaranteed to happen, right? You know, with the information we have, it is basically something where they just haven't decided to tell the community flat out, hey, we're doing this as of yet. So what had happened? Well, on October 20th, 2 days ago, Epic Games randomly extended how long you had to gift the LEGO Pass and the Fortnite OG Chapter 1 Season 6 Pass to people. Both of those originally were set to end on November 28th/29th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and now both of them are set to end December 10th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, the interesting thing about this is they typically don't modify these values unless they're planning to go ahead and release, you know, an extension to a season, because when it comes to the giftable passes, they usually end the night before a new season begins, since they're like, oh, you know, if you're purchasing this for someone, you're gifting it to them within like a few hours before the next season comes out, there's no reason to do that. They might not even get the items because they might not log in time or anything like that, so they usually end the gifts a day before. And this huge extension didn't make sense without having the actual seasons extended, because let's say, you know, we're into Chapter 1 Season 7 or something, and then someone gifts you the Chapter 1 Season 6 pass. It's like, that pass is kind of pointless because that season's already ended, but thanks, I guess. You know, it would be a weird thing if you were able to gift older passes, and I know some people could think and theorize that maybe this is a chance that they're going to go ahead and, you know, make the older passes buyable again or something. That's not the case. It is just something of them updating that giftable thing. And then we got some more information earlier today when Epic Games went ahead and actually updated the end date for the event flags of the current Fortnite OG season. Originally set to end, if I go ahead and quickly pull it up here, November 29th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. It has been extended to December 11th, 2025 at 4 a.m. Eastern Time. This lines up with when we know there's going to be an update in December on the Fortnite update schedule calendar, so it all makes sense there, and it definitely seems like whatever they're doing here is in preparation to fully announce that Fortnite OG Chapter 1 Season 6 gets extended by around 2 weeks, and when it comes to the LEGO Fortnite Pass, which is theorized that the next one is going to be a LEGO Ninjago theme, that is going to be getting extended as well to December 11th. It definitely seems like that is going to be the case here, and it makes me wonder if they're going to do this extension for the reason of, you know, Chapter 7 releasing on the 29th, and them not, or I guess not even really 29th, but Chapter 7 releasing sometime soon, and them not wanting every single pass back to back to back to back to back to all release on the same area, so that they don't have this weird mosh pit situation of people being more hyped for one mode and taking away some of the hype that exists for the other modes. Now, the hype still is going to depend on if Epic Games themselves decides to actually advertise the other modes properly instead of just what they've been doing recently, which seems to be cutting cost here and there and, you know, kind of lowering the amount of hype they're actually giving to new Fortnite OG passes and especially LEGO passes. But then again, I think LEGO still somehow got more hype than Fortnite OG recently from Epic Games officially, you know, through their blog posts and everything else. But yeah, as it currently stands, the current season of Fortnite Battle Royale is going to be ending November 1st. The current Fortnite Festival season is going to be ending November 29th, and that is when people are theorizing that we're also going to be having the end of the Simpsons theme season, which we'll be talking about more tomorrow. And then when it comes to Fortnite OG and the LEGO Pass, they're now both set to end December 11th, 2025 at 4 a.m. Eastern Time, meaning you have a weird balancing act between all the different passes, and it's going to be interesting to see how some of the stuff Epic Games had planned for Fortnite OG, like, you know, replaying certain events here and there, how it gets extended, delayed, or if it just stays the same and we get like a weird grace period at the end of the season where nothing really just happens. You know, it's just kind of like Fortnite Chapter 1 Season 6 themed or something like that. Now, I'm still curious why they're delaying the LEGO Pass. You know, I kind of understand a little bit more delaying this whole entire, you know, Fortnite OG season, but delaying the LEGO Pass seems weird unless they're just trying to give themselves a little bit more time to work on the rumored / insider leaked Ninjago collaboration that's supposed to be in that actual pass, which, if that's true, that's going to be the peak best LEGO pass we could have ever gotten in the entire game. And I hope that if it does well, Epic Games would think about making their LEGO passes something where they make it more themed around LEGO minifigures and turning those minifigures, such as like the astronaut, for example, into full-blown skins. I know we have astronaut skins in Fortnite already, but having a LEGO-ified version turned into a real human version would be a really cool project that I hope Epic Games thinks about a little bit more in the future. future. Until next time, however, I hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I will catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. I keep running into the spikes like always. I suck at this. You know what? For a comment question of the day, I haven't asked this for a while. Give me some links to some good death runs in Fortnite. I usually prefer ones that have open outside map areas where you can view around instead of being confined to these two walls. But I'll take anything. You know, I want more death runs to actually play because that's what I've been spending a lot of my time on Fortnite recently. But until next time, I'll catch you champs and champions a little bit later with another upload. So until then, peace out.